Coming up in this video, we have our first breakfast in the main dining room. We have our last visit to the Enclave, and it's surprisingly quiet considering it's a sea day. We couldn't believe it. We enjoy a fantastic show in the theatre. Absolutely unbelievable. And how easy is it to self-disembark from a princess cruise? Well, come with us and we'll show you the process. So go on, let's go start the day.
And this was a lovely surprise this morning. Beautiful. This is 8 o'clock in the morning on a sea day. I think possibly everybody stayed out quite late last night. We did too actually, but I woke up quite early today. So we're going to go for breakfast in the main dining room. We haven't done that yet, so we're going to go and check that out. On deck 7, you have to go to the aft to then go down the stairs to get to Allegro. You can't approach it from the middle or the front.
Allegro are special this morning. We have huevos rancheros, muesli, and any coffee, tea.
Have tea, please.
Tea. And you want orange juice?
Wow, look. Oh, that's great. No, I'm okay, thank you. That's great, thank you. I've got a bagel with cream cheese. Dave is just starting on toast. That was impressive. Full English on the last day. I've just gone for boiled eggs and some crispy bacon. So we're just going to do a little bit of a roundup. It was a bit busy in Allegro today for breakfast. To be honest, we got in at a really good time.
Yeah, I think the hours today, because it's a sea day, was 7:30 till 9:30. We went in about just turned 8 o'clock. We walked straight in.
Walked straight in. We didn't have to wait at all. But we've just come out now, so we just had breakfast, and the queue is massive. It's 9 o'clock, I think. So the queue is massive. Those people, I think, are going to be waiting a good half an hour, at least those at the back, to get there. The breakfast was really good.
Nice. I had a traditional English breakfast. It was very nice. Yeah. Good.
No, the only thing I would say is they do a really weird thing that certain food they kind of have as a starter. So the tables at the side of us, like one person would get a bagel with salmon on, and the other person was sat there a good 20 minutes. Even when we've left, they've still not got their food. So
I think it says on the menu, allow 15 minutes if you want poached eggs. I think a lot of people were ordering poached eggs.
No, he wasn't. Oh yeah, she was. She did order.
So I think the tip is to go if you want to do the a la carte dining for breakfast. Go reasonably early and avoid poached eggs.
Yeah, I had boiled eggs for that reason. But yeah, good breakfast. We're at the back of the ship now, that's why it's bouncing a little bit. The weather's good today, so I think we're just going to go and check out the prom deck, and yeah, we're going to go and find out. I don't think we've really got any plans today, but because the weather's nice, we might go in a hot tub, we might do some showy eating, they've just given us a piece of paper with some dining experience, so yeah, let's go check everything out. So Allegro, they've just given us this recipes. So these are some of the recipes on board. So if you want to pause it, if you fancy making any of these. Can hear Shakira in the background. That's quite a cool little touch, isn't it? We thought we'd come and do our little video in Vista Lounge so as to not disturb people, and then we've kind of realised there's no bar in this Vista Lounge. On Sky there was a bar, so that's probably why this area is used more. So I think this maybe is used during the day. They do have comedians on here some evenings, some late night evenings, but that's probably why the entertainment isn't based in here every single night, because it hasn't got a bar. Making me walk anti-clockwise, I don't know why, but that bothers me. I like to walk clockwise. Let's have a look. Ugh. The ship did feel like it was moving a little bit while we was having our food. Not dramatically, just a little bit. We were right at the back of the ship, weren't we? So I don't know.
To correct, we are walking clockwise.
Oh, we are walking clockwise. Oh, so I like to walk anti-clockwise. Oh, I do come out with some stupid stuff. Morning. I've left the cups. Look at the colour of the sea here. Oh, I like this. That gentleman was really sweet, but he was a bit grumpy that someone's left a cup. Oh, so you can't go round. So it isn't wrap around. Oh, I wouldn't want to be stood on that there. Woo-hoo. Oh, that's pretty nice. I love the wake of the ship. This is gorgeous. So it has clouded over slightly, that's fine. We've got spa, we paid for the spa the whole trip, so if that happens we can go. Yeah, it looks like it's getting cloudy now, so we can go in the spa at some point today. It does get very narrow in places. I'm a bit suspicious that the deck is wet here, only because it's not been raining. So there may be a big wave come crashing over us in a little bit. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't know why the deck's wet, because it has been beautiful weather today, so.
I see this and I wish I'd got involved from day one, but it's the last day now, it's too late.
I have a suspicion these guys have been doing this every day, because they seem to know it.
Look at them going for it. I won't get too close because a lot of them might not want to be on camera, but it looks amazing.
David's just found us. Embarkation Day. We just had a little game of table tennis. Now we're going to go to the spa, I think. So we've decided to come to the, what's this called? The Enclave. Now, I'm not going to do a lot of filming on this because I've already done this on day 2. So if you want to check that out, go and have a look at day 2. But I just wanted to show you, this is a sea day. And what time is it? Probably on its way up to 10 o'clock. And me and David are the only ones in here. So who would have thought on a sea day you would get this entire area to yourself? So we're going to go and enjoy it, because I'm sure we will be joined by somebody at some point. We're going to go and switch the bubbles on and get in the water. David living his best life on his own, living his best life. Team vibes, aren't we, David? And we wanted to do one of our plus, like, casual dinings, which is a charcuterie board. But you can't actually, it's quite nice out here actually, you can't have it except between 4 and 9, which is mad because it's not an evening meal. You just want it more for lunch, don't you, with the wine, especially on a sea day. So anyway, we've gone over to International Café and we're just going to have that with our wine instead. It's not the end of the world, but we're going to miss out on one of our casual dinings now. We left it for the sea day, but yeah, not good. Started the desserts. David's got like a orange chocolate, those tartlets that we had on the very first day, and I've got a cherry crumble. So I didn't get the charcuterie, but I don't think we can complain, can we? I mean, look at this food. Amazing.
And just like that, it's the end of the trip. It goes so quickly, doesn't it? But I suppose 6 days, it does. So we're just going to do a quick roundup of what we think about the ship and the cabin. So I'll just quickly do a quick roundup of this cabin. It's been really comfortable, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Nice cabin.
Nice cabin.
Nice and comfortable.
We've always liked a princess cabin. The only thing I would say, and this is a warning for if anybody is a light sleeper and go to bed early, if you're on Emerald deck and you're at the front of the ship, you're directly above the theatre. So if you're in bed early, it's really loud. It is really loud. Now, it's not something that has affected me and David because we don't go to bed early and we're not light sleepers, so it really hasn't been a hassle for us here. But if you're staying in this cabin and you're a light sleeper, you go to bed early, just be aware that it would be quite loud here, so you'd either need a rain machine or something like that, or something.
Yeah, the only reason we know that we've been out in the evenings obviously, but we've heard them rehearsing during the day. Say when we nip back to the cabin, say 2 o'clock, and it's pretty loud. So if you had little kids and you wanted them in bed or something like that, when the theatre was on, it would be quite loud.
It would be really loud. I think we went out late as well one time after the 7:30 showing had started, so yeah, it was really loud. So yeah, apart from that, I would say the cabin is really, really comfortable. I really do wish it had USBs at the side of the beds, but it's an older cabin, it is what it is. Right, just a little bit about the ship itself. Now, we've always loved Princess ship. We love the atrium area, the plaza area, absolutely stunning. The food has been amazing, the service has been fantastic. The cocktails are good and strong on a Princess cruise ship. None of these pre-made,
really good quality cocktails.
They're not that syrupy pre-made things, but rather they make them fresh in front of you. So sometimes you can wait a little bit for your drinks, but you know you're going to get a good drink and it's a good pour. But what I have missed, I think, is I love a good prom deck, a nice wraparound wooden traditional prom deck like you get on Fred Olsen and Ambassador, and even P&O. We were on Ventura in February, and the prom deck on that is just beautiful, isn't it? So I do miss a prom deck. And what else was we saying we miss?
The Vista Lounge doesn't have a band and a bar in the evenings. We used to use that a lot on Sky Princess at the back of the ship.
It was just a nice alternative venue to go to, because sometimes I like a bit of an ambience in a room, and the atrium is very bright. So we're being really picky here. We're being picky.
There's always, if you want entertainment, there's always something going on in the main atrium area.
Piazza area.
There's always a pianist on, or a band, or a DJ or something, silent disco, you name it. They've got it all there. But I feel if you had a Vista Lounge as well, you'd have that extra choice as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they do that very well on Sky, don't they? It's a fantastic venue, that back of the ship. They have a band on every night.
Yeah. That was our favourite place on Sky. There wasn't a night we didn't go there.
Yeah.
And also, the one thing we did say is that we miss like a crow's nest type bar. So all the other cruise lines we've been on, high up at the top of the ship.
Usually near the bridge, yeah.
Yeah, usually above the bridge, isn't it? You get a lovely venue with big sweeping windows, and it's nice to go during the day and read a book, but in an evening it's nice to go for free drinks there, and the views are amazing. So yeah, we've missed that, but again, I am being really picky. It's not like there isn't anywhere to go, but in the atrium you're a bit closed in. It's inside the ship, so you don't get the views as much. So yeah, being really critical. We really do love a Princess ship, and we will no doubt be back on Princess. At the moment we're Ruby, aren't we? So
yeah,
we need to work our way up the colours, so we're Ruby. But yeah, we would definitely sail on this cruise line again. Anyway, we're about to go out now for our evening meal. First of all, I think we're going to go to the theatre first tonight, because we're still full from lunch. So I think we're going to go to the 7:30 showing of the theatre, and then have a later dinner. I might have said lunch again. I think I've just got an issue. So we're going to go out for dinner later, and then again just see where the night takes us. So come with us now, and let's start our evening. The saddest part of the cruise, when you come out and you see that everybody's putting the suitcases out, means it's coming to an end. We're here to watch a production show tonight. Apparently the cast are all going back and learning some new stuff for future cruises. So yeah, we've got our drinks. David's on. What you on, Dave?
Mojito.
I just need to talk over this little bit for copyright reasons. But if you get an opportunity to come and see one of these type of shows on a Princess cruise ship, I highly recommend it. The quality of the singing in this show was like West End or Broadway singing. It was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we had a fantastic evening watching this show. I got a salmon like fish cake with a poached egg on top. It looks like hollandaise sauce. And oh my goodness, look at this. It's like a seafood salad. Seafood cocktail. It looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that. He just put some sour cream on there for the baked potato. David's got exactly the same. His is just medium rare. But wow, I'm going to enjoy this. Again, I can't do a dessert or even a coffee. David is doing all of the things. I think that's like a lemon cheesecake with a meringue on the top. And I don't know what that orange thing is.
I'll tell you. Sweet mango. Sweet mango sauce.
Like a sweet mango something. I'll let him enjoy it. So we finished what was a lovely day listening to this amazing band in the Piazza. Just chilling, a couple of drinks, watching these guys. What a lovely end to the week. I apologise, but I do have to talk over this. I know you'd much rather be listening to these guys, but I just wanted to show you what the atmosphere was like when these guys are playing. Really chilled. Look at it. Absolutely beautiful. This part of the ship is stunning. And you had couples dancing and just people sat round, relaxed, listening to the music. Time to sip up. We've got an early start in the morning. We're getting ready to self-disembark today, so we'll let you know what it's like to get off, how easy it is to get a lift, and how easy it is to get off the ship if you're taking your own suitcase off. Oh, that was really easy. What I would recommend though, with regards to the lifts, the elevators, is if you see an empty elevator going up, jump in it, because by the time it gets to your floor, it's going to be full. But it's not stopped moving, and literally we got off instantly. We didn't have to wait at all. So if you do decide to let them bring your suitcases off, they're really organised. They are still getting some suitcases off, but it is only 7:45. The guys who can disembark early, their suitcases are already off, as you can see. It's just these last ones. So we would have been Blue 33, which is there. So actually our suitcases would have been here, but it's really organised. It's easy enough to wheel your own suitcases off. You've got CPS parking. As soon as you come out, there's a sign that shows you where you can get your CPS car collection. So literally, it's there straight away. You can't miss it. And then just follow the signs. Our car will be over there somewhere. And where it says CPS down there is where you pick your key up and you go and collect your car there. So it couldn't be closer to the cruise port. That's why you pay £140. There's the ship, and we've just been told our car is on this row. So that was brilliant. David's going to get run over thankfully. So here we are. Absolutely perfect. Let me quickly go around my car, make sure my car's not got any bumps on it, but yeah, easy. Recommend CPS. We're in the car and we've just figured it out. We think it was about
20 minutes from leaving the room, the cabin, to getting in the car.
Can't argue with that, can you? That's walking up and down the gangplank. That's the problem. It's just a long way to walk. We didn't actually stop, did we? So yeah, if you want to disembark yourself, it's very, very easy to do so. People were complaining they'd waited for the lifts, but if you see a lift empty, even if it's going up, jump in it and then you'll be all right. We didn't. We literally got on the first lift within about 30 seconds and then just did a bit of a trip. And walked straight off. There were no queue to walk off, and we've gone and picked the car up. So, great trip.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I think our bit embarkation was smooth and disembarkation nice and smooth.
No complaints.
Just hope the traffic holds out now.
Oh yeah.
So for anybody who's interested, this is what we paid for a balcony cabin with the plus package. So this is the bill at the end of our trip, and you'll see the vast majority of this bill, £298 of it, was our charge for the Enclave in the spa. You'll also notice a few £3.54 bar bills. That's the upcharge for a few of the drinks, the wines that David had. But I just wanted to point out, you will notice that there are 4 times 8.10 service charge. That's for the speciality dining. So you do have to pay a tip per person when you eat at the speciality dining restaurants. Can't believe that's the end of our vlog series. We have one more video left to upload to this playlist, and that's the Regal Princess food tour. And here is today's patter for anybody who wants a nosy what was happening around the ship.